Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are on the globe. Hey, it's Insane Rider. Welcome to the channel, Budget Gamer. All right, let me go ahead and do some quick stream checks. So far, everything's looking good. Checking out the horizontal now. Good audio, good video. Let me take a quick peek at the vertical. So the horizontal is looking good, vertical is looking good. Let's see. Chat's missing on my vertical. Let's see what's going on here. Got my character. Let me just try this again. Let me just copy and paste. It was just there a moment ago, right before I went live. And let me check this way. Oh, maybe there's nothing there. All right, everything's looking good. Been a fun day of streaming. This is my third stream today. And I've had two streams of a brand new game called Godzilla X Kong. And it's a pretty amazing game. It's a pretty amazing game. Let's see, do we have anyone on yet? I'm starting a little bit early since I had the time. So let me just check. I do have one viewer out on the horizontal. And I have 4 out on the vertical. So thank you everyone who is connected. Gonna get right into the deck here. I'm gonna go through the explanation. And this deck tonight is called Rotten Eggs. All right, so we've learned from Magnezone that we can use a magneton, and basically self-create our own energy for Magnezone. And it's a pretty effective sequence. The tech behind it works really well. And of course, Magnezone is kind of everywhere. If you've caught my top 3 budget decks, you'll see that Magnezone is in the first one. The first top deck, which is a Skarmory Magnezone. And it's in the second best one, which is a Ninetales. Basically, it's like a budget Blaine deck, and it's in that one as well. Now, the concept behind this one is kind of the same purpose. So what we're going to do, let me go ahead and open up the deck. Let me get started here real quick. And we'll skip through. Well, I'm maxed out. Let's, before I cover the deck build, let's just go ahead and open a few packs here. Maybe, who knows, I can open a God pack on live on the stream. That would be amazing. Or maybe just about as lucky is I'll get another Pachirisu. I'm really struggling getting my second one of those. I've been wanting to play the 18 trainer cards with that Pokemon, but have not been able to make it happen. All right. So definitely no God pack on that one. Let's go to my next opening. And I'm opening Dialga just because that's where Pachirisu will be pulled from. And no God pack this time either. Yeah, just toggle through, and then we'll get into the deck build, and we'll get started. Hopefully we have a few on ready to battle. If not, I'll just pick up some random matches until we have a queue started. All right. I saw a little rainbow, so I got something at the end there. And okay, a Drifloon. A little 1 star on that one. We'll take it. And let's see. Do I have a 4th pack? I do. Here's the final one. Of course, at my 10 o'clock p.m. West Coast time, everything will reset. So 2.5 hours away. All right. And no God pack yet again. I've yet to open one. It's bound to happen sooner or later. I just know it. It's bound to happen sooner or later. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about this Rotten Eggs deck. So I was talking about how it kind of shares some of the same tech that's involved with Magnezone by using Magneton, creating your own energy, feeding that Pokemon, and then attacking. Well, kind of the same concept here. So let me go ahead and take a look, pull this deck up. Rotten Egg. So how it's built, and I went in and made an adjustment. I need to fix this real quick. Only need darkness energy. Let me make sure I save this real quick. All right, let's go back in. So we're going to start with 2 Exeggecute. And the key to this is you have to use the A1a version. And the reason being is it's a colorless energy to start. We're only going to run dark energy on this deck. And Growth Spurt is going to let you basically pull a grass energy from your energy zone and place it on that Pokemon. So that's how we're going to power up Exeggutor EX, is by doing that. Now, if we want to retreat Exeggutor EX, that's, of course, colorless energy to retreat. So we'll be able to get Exeggutor EX up and active by using the Growth Spurt ability. So I'm going to have 2 Exeggecute, 2 Exeggutor EX. I have a Mew EX in here. 2 purposes. First purpose is kind of just a spare card to be able to hand in with Pokemon communication to go fishing for. Maybe I need my Darkrai, maybe I need my Exeggutor, what have you. So I can kind of use it as an expendable card to put back in the deck and pull back out, hopefully what I'm looking for. But that said, there are a few decks that, bring big, strong, beefy, heavy hitters with 4 energy attacks. And if you get a Charizard EX or maybe a Mewtwo EX, powering up Mew early is kind of a good deterrent because with that 3 energy, you can have it only sitting on 2 energy, waiting for that big 4 energy Pokemon to come out and attack. And you can do genome hacking and basically return the favor. So I have 1 Mew EX and, of course, 2 Darkrai EX. Darkrai is twofold as well. First and foremost is that ability Nightmare Aura to go ahead and place that dark energy down and snipe at that active spot. So an extra 20 points per damage. But at 3 energy, 80-point attack is not bad, especially on a Pokemon with 140 health. So kind of can be a late game attacker as well, and a sniper kind of all throughout. I have 2 Pokeball, 2 Pokemon communication to go fishing for the cards I need. I have 2 giant capes, and those are to help out Exeggecute with a little extra health to avoid KO from maybe a Skarmory or a Kangaskhan. Anything that can do 50 to 60 points of damage, a little bit of protection there. 2 Professors research, pretty much a given. 2 Erikas, because we're probably gonna ride or die with Exeggutor EX in the active spot. So Erika can throw down a couple of crucial heals. Maybe it allows us to get a second KO in, or maybe a first KO, or maybe a third KO. But most likely we'll ride or die with our Exeggutor EX in the active spot, and so we'll have 2 Erikas for heals, 2 Sabrinas, and 1 bad boy Cyrus to chase down a wounded Pokemon. He's a cruel dude, and he likes to pick on the weak. So that's the build right there. So with that, let me go ahead and jump over to the battle section. Let me see if I have anyone on chat yet. Looks like I got Peter over in Vertical. Peter, thanks for joining the stream. It was nice to see you on the other stream. I've been having a fun time playing little Godzilla X Kong. Wada was over there and a few other viewers, and we were having a good time playing. So I'm going to write down Peter. Peter, you're actually first in the queue. And I just got through the deck build. Rotten Eggs is what I'm playing tonight. So if you're ready for a match, we'll go ahead and get started and give an opportunity for the others to get connected in. This particular stream was postponed from last night. I was going to try to squeeze a late stream in, but I ended up being way too busy and could not make it. And so I moved it to tonight. I was going to stream it here around 6 to 8. And with all that's going on with Godzilla X Kong, went ahead and moved this to 8. Yeah, Wada's playing that game, and he's good at it. I can tell he's going to be really good on it. He sounds like he's decently hooked on it. He already mentioned maybe having, maybe spend some in-game, buy some in-game resources using real money after, of course, he picks up some packs for the upcoming expansion, hopefully coming out Thursday night. So with that, Peter, if you're up for a battle, I'll go ahead. Of course, it'll be budget game, all lowercase. And if you're ready to get a match in with my Rotten Eggs deck, this is kind of the similar concept to how Magnezone gets powered up with Magneton. Exeggutor EX is going to get powered up with Exeggutor. All right, Peter says 1 sec. In the meantime, let me take a peek out there. Who else do I have on? So I still have a few viewers out on the vertical. And it looks like I have somebody else also on the horizontal. So I'm looking to get some good matches in. I haven't played Pocket for a couple of days now, so I'm excited to get back into the groove with Pocket. And tomorrow I am going to be streaming in the morning, maybe 1 or 2 more of Godzilla X Kong. I made it through a lot of the basic entry-level play, but not all of it. And man, oh man, is that game complicated. So anyway, I'll be streaming more of that tomorrow. And then tomorrow evening, I might actually be on. Typically, I have responsibilities on Wednesday evening, but I may not tomorrow night. And so I'll probably be back with more content then. All right, so I'm queuing up with Peter. And with that, we're going to get the match started here and get the tonight's stream rolling. All right, so I see some water on the other side. I do end up with a Darkrai, so I'll put that Darkrai to the active spot. And with that, I'm going to hit the old start battle button. Okay, so we've got good old Articuno up front. Great looking card there. And looks like Peter's going to go first, so I'll get the first point of energy assignment. Little Pokedex action there. That's a great looking card. I really like the looks of that card. And Pokeball. Looking for a little help. Probably looking for a little Misty as well. Misty is a game changer. Misty can win or lose this match here early. All right, so it looks like I'm going to start off with point of energy here. That's all I can really do. And I'll go ahead and get my little green eggs and ham down. I will put Professor's Research. There is an Erika and another set of eggs, so we'll go with both the eggs. And I do have communication, but since I'm sitting on an Exeggutor EX, I don't really want to play it, and I'm not. I'd be looking for a set of eggs. So right now, a communication card doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I'll end my turn. And let's see here. Good old Rocky Helmet play. Of course, we know that means 20 points of damage coming back anytime there's an actual attack. And it looks like I got a Darkrai, so I'm actually doing pretty good here. I think what I'll do is, I know that in my deck is one of two things. I either have another Exeggutor EX I could pull, or my Mew, and I'm probably going to go fishing for that second Exeggutor. So let's start there. Place Pokemon Communication down. So this is going to be a 50-50. And let's see what I get here. And I got it. Very nice. I'll go ahead and get 2 evolutions started to protect those little weak eggs back there. And of course I need 2 energy to even retreat back. So at this point, I'll place that second set of energy, throw down an attack. And of course that's an ability, not an attack. And with that, I'll end my turn. All right, so thank you all who are on for connecting in and joining. We'll get this stream hopefully rocking and rolling. Right now, Peter is ready to battle. We got a good match started. Little Pokemon communication of his own. And with that, let's just take a peek at everything. I'm going to take a look at other stream. Looks like I got a few people over on the vertical. So thanks for joining the vertical tonight. All right. We're looking decent right now, so I'm not sure. Peter must maybe, yep, I got a 100-point strike coming, so looks like Peter just did not get the deal that he needed. And of course, a 100-point strike coming on to a 100-point health remaining. Articuno is going to finish the match off. All right, so that's a good old explanation 0. We always do 5 consecutive matches. And of course, we always do PTA as well, Pocket Trainers Academy, which is a little side content that we have going. Let me see if there's anyone else on the stream yet. There's people out there, but no one's checked in. And so with that, we'll give it a moment. And if not, Peter, we'll run that back. We'll start a rematch here. We'll just take a peek, though, see if anyone else is on yet. A little quiet in the chat. I know it's been a busy day. My 3rd stream, and so I do have on my Discord server a channel called Live. It's a text channel. And I use a product called Pingcord, and every time I go live, it posts what I'm streaming to that channel. So if you have notifications on and you're having a hard time wondering, what am I streaming? And, take some time to have to go in and look. You can just set up notifications on that Discord channel and then get that notification and be able to see exactly what I'm streaming. So like right now, you would see, hey, he's streaming Rotten Eggs. Earlier, it was Godzilla X Kong, so on and so forth. Okay, so I haven't heard back from anyone else yet. Peter says the next event match 5-win streak will be so tough. I need a new deck list. Better, stronger, faster. Yeah, so the big question is are we going to see a new set of cards coming out? I assume it's going to be Thursday night. The Thursday is the 27th, as I got it right. Yeah. And that's Pokemon Day. We know we're going to get those 3 free packs that guarantee, I guess, at least a 4 diamond or higher. And the question is if 28th is the day the new expansion comes out, that'll be, at least here on the West Coast, that'll be at 10 p.m. on the 27th. So I will be coordinating with Dead Mewtwo, my another VTuber who we've been collaborating with. We've had 2 collabs now. We're going to do a little 100-pack opening, and we're going to have a little competition to see who can score more points by pulling the higher rarity cards. And we're actually going to follow the point pack exchange system. And so we'll only count 3 diamond or higher, so we won't spend a lot of time with all the math for the lower ones. But we will open 100 packs. I'll have his vertical stream where my chat is now on my horizontal, and he'll have my vertical on his. And we will get a little competition in and keeps track of the score on the stream and go through 100 packs and see who wins, which VTuber scores higher. All right, well, I'm not seeing anyone else checking in on chat. So, Peter, if you'd like a rematch, just give me a ready, and I'll go ahead and queue back in. Go ahead. All right. And here we go. Searching for Peter. Budget game, all lowercase. And opponent found. All right, Chimchar level 50. So no longer Mew, huh, Peter? Decide to switch from Mew over to Chimchar. All right, so I won the coin flip this time. Chimchar's a great little combination there. I love the coin, I love the cards, the playmat, everything. All right, so it looks like I'm going to have Darkrai to the active spot again. And with that looks like it's about it. I'll hit start battle. All right, little fire in the energy zone for Peter this time through. And I got a little eggs. I'll go ahead and throw those eggs down. With that, we got Growlithe and we got Charmander. Okay, this could Arcanine EX. This could be some good heat coming my way for sure. And with that, I'm not gonna play. I'll play this cape on my eggs. That's the whole reason I have it in here. Good suggestion by Sean. When he saw the video release, he was spot on with mentioning I should make sure I have the capes. All right, so nothing else really for me to do. I'll hit enter. Little Growlithe up front. We got Charmander in the back. There's Moltres. Moltres is going to be key with the fire deck to basically heat up the bench, heat up those Pokemon. Now, if I can pull my Mew EX, of course, I am going to start feeding. I will start feeding that Mew EX to get myself ready for Charizard EX. So hopefully I can pull that card. Now, I've got an Exeggutor EX right now, and I wouldn't want to use my communication for that because I do want to at least get that evolution completed while I can. And Peter says, my decks are outdated. Yeah, if I know you hit 50 and then kind of took a break. Yeah, you might need a few little tweaks here or there. Oh, wow. 3 energy. Chimchar. Coin coming through. Wow, great coin flips there. Moltres feeding the heat. Look at that. Good job. All right, so let's start with the Pokeball. And with that, okay, I got the Mew, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to place Mew down there. And with that, I am going to get my evolution completed. But I'm going to be feeding Mew the energy right now. I'm going to hang back. I'll be able to return a little Charizard EX. So with that, I'm going to end my turn. And I've already got one mistake here, so I haven't played this deck a lot, but so here's one mistake. I need to get grass energy over onto that Exeggutor, and with the way I just played that, I basically have bricked that card. How quick I forget that I can't play it that way. So there's a demonstration on not what to do. And 2 out of 3. Peter's on fire. Good coin flips going. So there's a misplay on my part, but I do have another set of eggs I'm going to put down. I do have to get to the active spot, but all the while, right now, I'm feeding Mew. I got Mew where it needs to be. Now I can start working with Darkrai. Ultimately need to retreat it. I need to get the eggs to the active spot so that I can do that colorless growth spurt. My Exeggutor EX right now is nothing more than a wall. And I'm not going to be able to attack with it. I'll end turn. So that's a mistake on my part. I got to make sure I don't make that mistake again. And let's see here. So we've got a lot of energy back there. Got that Charmeleon. And there's a nice 70-point strike. Peter's out to the races on this one. Okay, so I don't have enough to even retreat yet. And so I'm looking at a little World of Hurt on this one. I will go ahead and I'll have no choice but to put this energy here. So there's a start there. We know we got to do that. And everything up there has retreat capability, but I would suck some energy. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and play Sabrina. See if I can work myself out of this predicament I put myself into. Alright, so Growlithe is going to step to the front. And with that, I'll end my turn. I've got one set of eggs I got to do something with. There's Charizard. Nice looking card there. And Moltres back to the front. Now, you know, I got Mew up and going, but at this point I'm in a situation where basically got this game lost. There's not a whole lot I can do, especially with that 200-point damage coming my way. Alright, so yeah, there's no way out of it. Peter's going to be able to make it happen. So with that, I'll just put this card forward. And that was a tough call. You know, I probably should have maybe not gone so quick for Mew and at least got my Exeggutor with some energy to start. I think that's the lesson learned on that. I definitely want to get Mew going early, but maybe I got it going a little bit too early. And with that, I'll end my turn. So we'll make that strategy adjustment as I continue to play. All right, let's see if we got anyone else out there. I see just a couple of viewers on the horizontal and nobody out on the vertical. So pretty quiet night, maybe with all the streaming I've done today. People are just busy. Good match, Peter. Comes back. There's an explanation one there. That ties it up at 1-1, at least on our matches. And with that, let me take a peek again. Just the two of us. Got somebody else lurking in the background, but let's go ahead and we'll give it a moment, and then we'll run it back for a third time. So I'm highlighting the Rotten Eggs deck, kind of the same tech, kind of the approach as Magnezone with Magneton. But this is with Exeggecute with Exeggutor EX. It's a pretty strong deck. Now, I need to play it correctly. I definitely goofed up on that one. The time before against Peter, Darkrai kind of brought it home. Of course, Peter had kind of a bad deal there. But, you know, the high-level strategy is getting your little eggs to the active spot, get a point of energy there. So you can do... and it's a colorless attack to do Growth Spurt. Get the grass energy and then get the evolution to Exeggutor EX. And then just start coin flipping away. All the while, Darkrai is on the bench just sniping back and forth. All right, well, Peter, I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm almost a half hour into this stream. And it's just you and I. So I don't know if I've maybe offended everyone by... covering some different content, but you know, that's the whole intent behind the Budget Gamer channel from the inception of the channel, is to cover a multitude and a variety of content. But that said, let's go ahead and run it back. If you're ready, just give me a shout out that you're ready, and we'll run it again. We're tied up at 1. Okay, here we go. Gonna connect in with Chimchar, formerly Mew. Of course, Peter's a level 50 free-to-play player, which is pretty impressive. And let's see how this goes. I did hear from, was it Tinfoil earlier, who's really sounded like Really enjoying Pokemon Unite, which is another content I've been providing, and we'll be streaming that again this Saturday night. And maybe got Wada hooked on that Godzilla Kong game. Let me go ahead and hit start battle. And the variety of content is going to actually continue. I plan on the 27th, probably in the morning. It's listed to be released at 12 p.m. West Coast time. And that's a game called Dredge. Now, it's a single-player game. But it's like a horror, fishing, kind of a cozy survival game. And I do plan to be streaming that, probably a few sessions. That'll be on the 27th, mostly around the lunchtime. And then tentatively, Sonic Rumble is listed for the 28th. Now, I followed their Discord server, and I'm not sure they look like the Discord server and the devs look like they're at a point where they're ready to basically do their global launch and release. So I am kind of curious at how that's going to play out for sure. But tentatively, I know Dredge is going to come out on the 27th. You're going to see some of that content really soon. And you're going to see some Sonic Rumble content soon as well. All right, so with that, let's go ahead and put down Professor's research. 2 Darkrai. Well, we'll go ahead and put 1 Darkrai down. And we'll put this cape down as well. Put this point of dark energy. And with that, we'll do a growth spurt. There's how I feed myself my grass energy. And now I'm ready for my evolution. All right, Peter says Tinfoil is a very high skill player. Yeah, when it comes to Unite, he dials in. He is good. I've been really enjoying playing that game. So a lot of fun content on the channel. I mean, all these games that I've been covering. Grand Mountain Adventure 2, which is kind of a skiing, snowboarding, open world game. That was a lot of fun too. And I do plan to swing back by, circle back, and get some more of that content in as well. All right, we got Kirlia in the back, so the evolutions are coming along nicely for Peter. With that, I'm going to go ahead and put this point of energy here. And I'll go ahead, nothing else. I got a Sabrina. I could make a case to throw this damage down on maybe Mewtwo, but I'm going to try to get an 80-point score here on Mew. I can chase it if I get a Cyrus card as an example, and try to bring home a 2-point KO on that. I know I'm going to at least do 40, so it's within range. Of course, there's heals, different things that could take place, but that's kind of my strategy right now. But Gardevoir on the table is sure going to change things back, and there's a great play with Budding Expeditioner. In hindsight, I could have swapped out and went after either that Kirlia or got some good damage on Mewtwo. That's probably the more relevant play. All right, so there's a point of energy there, and I'm gonna do a little X speed and put Mew back to the active spot, and there's a good reset there. So there's a good little learning curve there on that one. Go ahead and put Sabrina down. One turn late. I could have been doing this one turn earlier. And we'll go ahead and put down these eggs. With that, we'll throw this 20-point attack. And maybe I can flip another heads let's see. Can we make anything happen? Can we get it close? Nope, just the tails on that one. That brings Gardevoir down to 50. There's another Mewtwo to the bench. We got one with 2 energy. And hey, Dead Mew, thanks for joining the stream. Very quiet night. I think I might have my viewers all sorts of confused tonight. This is my 3rd stream today. And I've actually seen a number of my viewers on my other streams. I've been streaming Godzilla X Kong. And it's a really fun game. It just came out today. But now I'm here back with Pocket. And Dead Mew, if those packs do happen to come out, there's a lot of information saying that it's coming out on the 28th. I'm looking forward to working that collab with you. All right, let's see what we got here. So we'll go ahead and throw down a... Well, got Mew. And looking a little on the rough side here. So I think what I'm going to do is... I might ride or die with... yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and throw down this energy here. I don't have my Cyrus to try to fish out Gardevoir. But I will go for an 80-point KO. I am going to put down this cape over here on Darkrai just to get out of reach of that 150-point strike. And with that, even if I go to 80, we're still looking... actually, I will. I'll force the 2 energy. I'll force the 2 energy from Mewtwo to KO. And then with that, I am going to... Oops. Uh-oh, I ran out of time. Oh, no. I need more time. Well, I missed my attack, so that probably does me in. Let me get caught up on chat, though, if anyone else is out there. Nope. Man, I missed my attack. Gotta give me more time. It goes so fast. How was that 90 seconds or so? Well, I would have had an attack. Maybe I would have had 80 on Mewtwo. But at this point, this match is over. That's unfortunate. Man, that was such a... I got too many things trying to explain what I'm doing to make sure anyone who's new to the game will understand what's going on. And as a result, I just basically gave this match away. Go ahead and attack. And that's a bummer, too. That is definitely a bummer, because I would have made something happen right there. Oh, well. But, you know, it happens. Trying to cover a lot of strategy and everything else, and, you know, I just don't know where that time goes. Sometimes I wonder if I really have enough. And then at the same time, I usually see the flashing warning, so... I'm missing all of that. There's 100 and down to 110. Okay, so goodness. Very unfortunate how I played that out. All right, well, we'll go ahead and retreat back. No, that doesn't really work either. My goodness, I'm having all kinds of mistakes here. We'll just not retreat. I have to get to get Exeggutor EX with an all dark deck. I have to fire off Execute. So with that, let's just do this. We'll go ahead. Now, the sad thing is if I had my Cyrus right now, I could go fishing for Gardevoir, but I don't. I could actually almost make a game of this. I'm Mew to the front. Well, there's a good play there. And I have Sabrina. I really need that to Cyrus, but I think I'll go ahead and I'll throw Sabrina out. Of course, we're going to see Mew. You two come to the front. I've made a number of mistakes here. There's my time limit. So I better hurry up and get this attack in. I'm trying to make a game of this. So real quiet stream tonight, but not a whole lot I can do. There's a good play there. And I didn't have another cape to cover up. Good play, Peter. Good match. I kind of gave that one away. But it is what it is. Darn it, that one's a little frustrating on my part to make some key mistakes, including missing my turn to attack. All right, good match, Peter. Good job. Okay, so let's take a look. It's super quiet tonight. I'm not sure. Hopefully I didn't offend a bunch of viewers by covering some other content. Let's see. I don't see anyone else out on the stream. I'm looking over the... saw Dead Mew pop in, and might still have Dead Mew there. The horizontal, which is usually the busiest one, no one's really showing up. All right, is there anyone else? I have a few other viewers on the vertical. I have somebody on the horizontal. I got a couple of lurkers. Does anyone want a match? If not, I guess I'm going to keep battling with Peter. And if I end up with a real low turnout, I might, maybe after an hour, we might have to start a new thing I've been doing. It's called Save the Stream. Usually I have like 10, 15, 20 people in the queue. Of course, people drop off because the queue's long. But we get to the point after a couple, usually it's after a couple hours, I start Save the Stream. And it's like someone new has to basically offer to play a battle. And if they do, we save the stream and we keep going. Could be 5 minutes, could be 20 minutes. And then after that match is done, I look for someone else who hasn't had a battle for the night. And we try to save the stream. We had one night where we went an extra like 45 minutes. We got to meet a couple of new people who were actually just kind of lurking in the background. And saved the stream. They kind of stepped up, and it was fun. And I usually do that after a couple hours or when the stream is starting to slow down. But right now, we're just kind of at a crawl. So, Peter, are you ready for another match? I've had two matches now that didn't play too well. That last match, I really goofed that one up. All right. Looks like it's the night of Peter and I to get a bunch of battles in. Budget game, all lowercase. Here we go. Again, the high-level strategy on this Rotten Eggs deck is you want to get Execute to the active spot. You need to put that dark energy on. It's a colorless attack, but it basically generates a grass energy to attach to the Pokemon. And at that point, you can get your evolution to Exeggutor EX, and you're able to attack. Of course, Darkrai you want to put on the bench. So I've kind of got the layout right here. And then if you have... I'm going to wait to hit start battle, though. Yeah, I guess it's not going to make a difference. If you can put down a cape on Execute, you got a little extra protection against some of those early aggressive Pokemon. All right, here we go. Excuse me, gotta sneeze. All right, I'm going to start with... Let's see here. I'm looking for more of a evolution. Now, if I wanted to fish for another couple of basics, I might go in a different order. But let's place this Pokeball. Let's pull out a basic so that Oak's not going to pull at least one less basic to pull. I'm really fishing for my Exeggutor EX. Let's see what happens here. Another Pokeball. Oh, got some eggs. I'll go and throw down... we know one more Pokeball is going to pull out a Darkrai. And right now I have, it would be a Darkrai. I think I'm going to actually... play my Pokemon communication first, because Mew is my kind of my expendable. I'll put Mew in here. And let's see, I've got a decent chance. All right, I was going to say it's like 2 out of 3. With that, now we'll go ahead and play Pokeball. I'll either pull that Mew back. I'm going to run out of time, but I'm not too worried about it. And we'll stop there. I'll hold off on putting my other eggs down. I'm a little hesitant putting those down without a cape. I have no choice for the first one. Let's see if I can pull a cape real quick. Little Pikachu EX. This is back to the day where Pikachu EX was the go-to dominant deck with a little Zebstrika, or we could see it with Raichu. There's a couple different good combinations there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and throw down a point of energy there. Now, unfortunately, I am going to be facing a strike. Peter could be sitting on a bunch of cards on his ready to put on the bench and take me out. But if I don't get this growth spurt started, I'm never going to get my evolution to a point where I can attack with it. I will put down this other one here. And with that, I have no cape. I wish I had a cape. So I'm going to hit growth spurt, see what happens. So there's a few weaknesses with this deck. This is kind of it right here. Of course, a 2 energy Pikachu is a huge threat. Especially just toss a couple of Pokemon down on the bench. Oh, but Peter doesn't have it. So I got kind of lucky there. With that, we'll go ahead and get this evolution. And we'll throw down research. Now I get the cape. So I think what I'll do is I'll move this cape over to this one, since I'm already at 160 there. But you know, I might wait a second. All right, let's make sure I don't run out of... Go ahead and keep running out of time here. So let's make sure I don't run out of time. I'm going to hold off on that cape for now. Just because I might want to use it on my Pokemon in the active spot. And there's a 4 coin flip there. I'm going to take 20 points back, so that puts me down to 140. Capes work as kind of like a heal. Could be like, think of it as a potion as well. Alright, there's a 3rd energy. Peter needs some help. What's going on, Peter? Oh my goodness, Peter, didn't get any help, so sorry about that, Peter. That was a bad deal for you, unfortunately. Okay. All right, good match, Peter. Brick hand, yeah, definitely. I hate that. I thought for sure, man, you're going to plop down a bunch of Pokemon on the bench and just take out my little eggs right away. But yeah, what can you do with the brick hand? Hate when that happens. Okay, let's see. Do we have anyone else on the stream who would like to get a match in? Really quiet. If I don't have anyone else, I think, Peter, what I'm going to do is in about 15 minutes, I'm going to start save the stream. It's a quiet night. And just a couple on vertical as well. Make sure I'm not missing any chats. Nope, not missing anybody. Always love playing matches with Peter, though. Peter always brings the heat. Yes, save stream. Well, we'll at least go an hour. Actually, you know, and I did start at an odd time, 7:30. But yeah, we'll, or just before 7:30. Let's do one more match, Peter. And then we'll save the stream. Who knows? Maybe people will start rolling in and we'll save it for a few hours. Or maybe not. And maybe I'll get some sleep early tonight. All right. Good match, Chimchar. Let's roll this. Let's run it again. Budget game, all lowercase. Usually on this, the last match, just start save the stream. So once I got Peter, yep, all right, we're in. This is it, because this will take us to about the bottom of the hour. We're officially in save the stream. After Peter's match, hopefully someone new will connect in and we can save the stream and keep going. Tails, so it looks like I'm going to get first energy. Peter's going to get first evolution. I got a Darkrai and a Mew. So, I would rather kind of use Mew to fish with Pokemon communication. So I'll put Darkrai. Now, we did see a match early on where I actually won with a Darkrai in the active spot. I'll go ahead and hit start battle. We got water energy on the other side. There's Manaphy. And an Eevee, so there's Vaporeon. And see how this plays out. Of course, this is my, fourth or fifth match, I think, with Peter, at least. So we're in officially saved a stream. So after this match, hopefully we'll have someone step up and ask for a game and keep it going. All right, so Peter gets first evolution. I get first energy. So let's start with a Pokeball. And that gives me a Darkrai. Let's go with the Professor's Research. Let's see what Professor Oak can bring me. Another Pokeball and Erika. So we'll take that Pokeball because we know that's going to give us our little eggs. And there we go. So of course we'll get those down. And we'll put the Giant Cape on for a little extra health. And with that, we'll go ahead and put a point of energy down. Get a little ability attack there, and with that, we'll end the turn. All right, there's a Vaporeon evolution. Good work there. I got direct to that, so that's good news. And Pokemon communication. Fishing a little bit. Let's see. Hopefully Peter can fish something out good. After that brick hand, he deserves a good hand. Woohoo, Palkia. Now the game just kind of ratcheted up. And here's what's going to happen here. I'm going to go ahead and do the gift. And with that, there's a cape. I will go ahead and well, I'll definitely assign a point of energy here. And with that, I will... I don't have my evolution yet, but I'm going to have to... I will put down Darkrai to give myself a little Sabrina protection. And with that, I'm going to end my turn. Now, Palkia is one deck I haven't highlighted. I think the reason is I don't think I have two Palkias yet. No, I don't have two Pachirisu. That's the one I've really been going after. I've been opening Dialga decks just to hopefully pull a second one, and I haven't been able to. All right, Eevee with the continuous steps to the front. I've seen somebody land 6 of these is the most I've had landed against me. Six heads. There's one. Okay, well, one's better than 0. And with that, let's got Cyrus. I think I'll go ahead and play Cyrus right there. With that, we'll put this third point of energy. Get that KO. Now I can go after... Maybe I'll get to go after that Palkia. Alright. And with that... Of course, a lot of... I'll go ahead and... 120. We're looking at a 150. Whew. I can't even get to 150. So I'll just go ahead and attack. That brings me down to 100. So I'm covered for up to that 150. Misty could show up and be a total game changer here. So that's why I'm kind of be a little bit hesitant. And I'm not necessarily... I'd hate to waste my giant cape. I really want to use those on my little eggs. But that's 3. Here comes 4th. Okay, yep, that's what I was worried about. And that's why I just didn't see myself getting there. Okay, good strike. That's 2 to 1. And with that, I will go ahead and put Darkrai to the front. Out of Sabrina. We'll go ahead and place this point of energy there. We'll go ahead at this point now. I'm kind of far enough in. I'm going to have to finish the game. I'm down to 7 cards and I've yet to see a Exeggutor EX. I think I am going to play down Mew to protect against a Sabrina. I will go ahead and place down Erika to heal my eggs. And with that, I'll end my turn. Good match here. Really good match. All right, just checking out the chat. Do we have anyone else? We got some viewers on and lurking. But we're officially in Save to Stream. It's such a small stream. I've literally only had matches against Peter tonight. And we're almost an hour in. So since it's so small and there's not a lot of activity, we're kicking in Save to Stream. Pokemon communication. 2 energy there. And that's about all I can do there. I will end my turn. So we're hoping someone will speak up and look for a match. But if not, that's okay too. There's nothing wrong with just kind of lurking about. All right, Palkia is going to step back. And I'm going to be looking for my Cyrus. Cyrus can get me the match here. Little washout action there. Second point. And here comes the third point. So here's a 60-point strike. Okay, I'm going to have to come up with something here. Oh, man, such a tough. This has been a tough match. So I'm going to go ahead and play my Pokemon communication. I can't believe I'm down to 5 cards and I've yet to see my EX card. At this point, let's hope I should get it now. All right. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and... retreat back is about the only thing I can really do. I'm going to put in my eggs. And I'll put a point of energy here. We know we got that 60-point strike coming. And with that, I'll throw down a growth spurt. Who knows? Maybe I'll fish my Cyrus out. 60-point damage And there's a Cyrus there. Yep, good play. That's what I was looking for. If I could have pulled that Cyrus, I would have been able to do the same thing. Good play, Peter. Good job. All right. And it looks like that's match. All right, so we're officially in the save to stream. And I think I did see Wada. I'm just here to give watch time. Okay, Wada, no problem. It's a pretty quiet night. I don't know if I've pushed a lot of people away showing some other content. I'm surprised at how small the stream is tonight, but it is what it is. There's always off nights. So with Save the Stream, we're looking for someone to step up and throw out a game. Of course, Wada said he's just here for watch time, which I always appreciate. And I have a feeling I have a few other viewers doing the exact same thing, which I'm always so very appreciative for that. But with that, we'll give it about 30 seconds to see if anyone is able to save the stream. And if not, well, then we'll go ahead and shut it down for the night. And we'll pick it back up. So again, this week, it's going to be some varied content on the 27th during the morning my time. Will be Dredge, single player kind of horror fishing game. It's kind of like a cozy survival game. And then maybe on the 28th will be Sonic Rumble, if it releases. I've been following their Discord server, and I'm not too sure. Dredge on the 27th seems pretty firm at this point. And then I'll probably be streaming a little bit more of Godzilla X Kong. It's been a fun game. And I do have some requests for Grand Mountain Adventure 2, a little bit more content there. So I'll be mixing in some content. Today, this week is pretty busy for content with a lot of releases. Of course, Thursday night, fingers crossed we get those new packs. We'll be doing, Dead Mewtwo and I will be doing a little VTuber collab. We're going to each open 100 packs. We're going to use the pack point exchange system. And with everything 3 diamond or above, we're going to keep a score. We'll have that running total on our streams. We'll have each other's verticals on our streams. And we'll stay in lockstep. We'll each do 10 at a time, record our scores. And we're going to have a little battle. So after 100 packs, see who scores more points. So that's basically the week in summary. Oh, and then Saturday night will be Pokemon Unite. I have a lot of requests for that. And so that's kind of the weekend review coming up for the rest of the week. All right, we don't have anyone else saving the stream. So let me go ahead and wrap it up then. I hope everyone has a good rest of your night, your morning, your afternoon, or your evening, no matter where you are in the globe. And as always, let's battle. Take care, everybody. Have a good rest of your night. It was a fun, short little stream, Peter. Really enjoyed the matches. And we'll see everyone again tomorrow. Take care and good night.